Yo, this is Denzel, Two Shot Bentley. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Okay, so Viddal Riley moves to 9-0 after he smokes the boots of Andy's Taj in 4 rounds in their rematch. And Tommy Fury was asked about potentially fighting Viddal Riley, as Viddal Riley has said that he'd like to fight Tommy Fury. And this is what Tommy Fury had to say about that particular fight. No disrespect, but Viddal's fighting a lot lower than me. Say what you want about opposition, but I'm fighting at World Championship level. I'm doing millions of pay-per-view buys with all these big names. He's not a big enough draw. Right, okay. So, in a nutshell, he's ducking Viddal Riley. He's just seen Viddal Riley smoke the boots of Taj. And his backside's gone. That's exactly what's happened. And for him to say that he's fighting at World Championship level, what? I'm sorry, is Jake Paul and KSI, these influencers and misfits, are they World Championship level? Really? Not only that, you got dropped by Jake Paul. He put your backside on the canvas. And there's nothing wrong with Tommy Fury fighting these influencers. At the end of the day, he's getting paid very, very well. And to say that he's doing millions of pay-per-view buys, no, you're not. Jake Paul does millions of pay-per-view buys no matter who he fights. You happen to be one of those opponents. KSI does millions of pay-per-view buys. You just so happen to be potentially his next opponent. Why don't you go fight one of the other influencers? And let's see if you do millions of pay-per-view buys. You see, things like this go to people's heads. They live in a bubble. Tommy Fury is not a headline fighter. Tommy Fury is not even area level. He's not. There'll be plenty of area champions around the UK that will put Tommy Fury on his back and kept there as well. I could pull up 2 or 3 cruiserweights from my area, from Newcastle, who will put Tommy Fury on his backside and he stays there. Viddal Riley would beast Tommy Fury to the point where Tommy Fury may actually quit in that fight. If not, he'll get knocked out. One of the two. Quite honestly, I can't see Viddal Riley stopping Tommy Fury any later than round 3. It's ridiculous. It really is. You know, just because you're the brother of Tyson, you don't carry his genetics, okay? You just don't. You don't have his skill set. You don't have his heart. You don't have his desire. You don't have any of that. You're an influence boxer. That's what you are. Get used to it. That's it. Nothing wrong with it, you know. If you can pinch a living out of it, do so. I would. Who wouldn't? Okay. You know, there's lots of professional boxers out there who would love to be in that position. But Tommy's only in that position because he's the brother of Tyson. That's it. Tommy's not a good boxer. At all. Viddal Riley would put him into early retirement. Knock him on the moon. For sure. 100% Viddal Riley would knock Tommy Fury onto the moon. And him saying what he's saying about Viddal Riley, saying no disrespect, but you know, I'm fighting at World Championship level. I mean, come on. This is the blatant duck. It's the only way to do it. When you don't want to fight, you say ridiculous things like that. That's what you do. It's very simple. If Viddal Riley looked flat, looked awful, Tommy Fury would be like, yeah, I'll fight him, no worries. But he didn't. And his Taj would beat Tommy Fury. Correct? Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.